This is to take notes. Okay. Oh, you're not waiting for me, are you? Okay. Is it on? Okay. Yeah.
Good morning to you all. This theme for this retreat is the trust that liberates. And yesterday, our Yogaswarupanandaji told me it is only for formal, there is nothing to do, only take tea and go. Then generally I thought I will take tea and then go. 15 minutes only, there is no need to do much. Then I immediately at before 15 minutes I left. Then I am very glad. Every time she selects a very beautiful theme, the trust is very, very important. Trust means faith. Faith means life. Without faith, it is impossible to live. Faith alone brings the mind to liberation. It is not only a statement, Lord Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita emphatically declares. It is said in 4th chapter, in 38 and 39 verses, beautifully said, Saddhavan labate jnanam tatparam samyatendriyaha jnanam ladva param shanti pratinadaji gacchati. And also next verse, nahi jnanena sadrusam pavitra miha vidyate tatsvayam yoga samsiddhi kalena atmani vindati. That is the 4th chapter, 38th verse. It is said, verily, there is no purifier in this world like knowledge. He who perfected in yoga finds it in the self in time, kalena atmani vindati. And even to practice yoga, faith is prerequisite. What is yoga? That which removes all sufferings in life is called yoga. That is, in that next verse it is said, the man who is full of faith, who is devoted to it, and who has subdued the senses, obtains this knowledge, and having obtained the knowledge, he attains at once to the supreme peace. All our effort in life only to have peace. And for that only we practice yoga. You know, importance of yama niyamas in yoga. By observing yamas, external friendly atmosphere. By observing niyamas, internal calmness or serenities of mind. These two things are prerequisite even to sit or sleep comfortably. Normally what happens in daily life, we want to sleep. If someone tells you, in that room which you are going to sleep, yesterday I saw a cobra. Can you sleep? We need peace of mind. Even someone tells, immediately it creates a doubt. There should not be least doubt for us in life. Hence it is said, samsayatma vinasyati nayam lokosti naparo nasukum samsayatmanaha. If there is a doubt, life becomes miserable. Opposite to doubt is called faith. That faith, in every step of life, in every breath, we must have faith. Look at it. The moment he entered the Sivananda ashrama, you see the atmosphere here. Knowingly or unknowingly, you got tremendous peace of mind because we come to the ashram because of faith in Gurudev. Hence, faith is very, very important in life. All over the world, people come to Sivananda ashram because they got a faith in Gurudev. Gurudev is such a personality. For him, theme is serve all and love all. There is no distinction of any kind which normally people have. All religions also, so-called religions also got some limitations. So-called spiritual paths also so much limitations. Some people think Jnana Yoga is superior, Hatha Yoga is inferior, so many psychological limitations are there. But the Guru Sahib is such a person, sometimes in the video you can see, with this heavy body he began to do yogasanas. It doesn't mean that he needs something for the sake of others, he wants to do it. Yaddada tarachasteshta, whatever the leader of the group tells, others will follow. He wants to be an ideal example for others to emulate. That is the trust he wanted to create. You see the moment to tell Sivananda, that name itself gives faith. He was Givananda. He gave in plenty. Whatever others want, he wants to give and give. There is no selfishness in his personality. That is very, very important. Hence Bhagavad Gita, the same theme, again emphasized in the Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is called Yoga Shastra. Among the all Shastras, Bhagavad Gita, Sarva Shastra May Gita, contains teachings of all sages, teachings of all religions, teachings of all spiritual practices. Whoever, whenever anybody talks, they will have to quote Bhagavad Gita. When I came to the ashram, I was just like I do not know anything. The first day, as I said, one person was doing cobra posture. I thought some problem in him. I said, why, what is the problem to get up and sit? He said, no, I am doing yoga. Because that is my knowledge about yoga also. I never knew what is yoga. Now I have become the teacher for yoga. That is in Tamil there is a proverb, Valavanukku pullum oru ayudam. For a man of capability, even a blade of grass becomes the instrument to protect others, protect one's own self. That is the capability of Gurudev Swami Sivananda. Look at it. Either Chidanji Maharaj, Krishnanji Maharaj, Vishnudevanji Maharaj, Venkateshanji Maharaj, so many Swamis were here. When they came, they know nothing. Only by touching and living in the ashram, for everybody, he said, he saw goodness in others, began to emphasize that aspect in that person. Naturally, that gives a confidence. That confidence is called self-confidence. Hence, we also having that self. But that self, we never feel it. What is the nature of the self? In the Bhagavad Gita emphasizes, Nitya Sarvagatasthānur Achaloyam Sanatanaha. That which is all-pervading, eternal, imperishable, unthinkable, ancient is called the nature of the self. But what is, that is called a reality. What is unreal? That which is visible, perishable, changeable, that is called unreal. Hence, from our childhood, when 1 month-old baby is there, that baby is in the supreme state of peace and relaxation, nothing else. Only when hunger comes, weeps. No feeling of existence of the body also. Whether urine comes and fecal matter comes, no question of restriction. But after some time, it is we human beings make us to keep clothes. Look at subhuman beings, how they live. There is no question of clothes, no question of covering. Are they free or like human beings? They are free. But once when I was in Uttarkasi, there is near the Kshetra, one Ramakrishna Mat, one kutir is there on the banks of Ganga. That Swamiji came to Kshetra, began to tell to that Kshetra people, whenever the Swamis go for bhiksha, they go other side, they urinate. In that kutir, the bad smell used to come. Then on that day, that manager of that Kshetra was telling, आप सब महात्मा लोग हैं, आप लोगों को बोलने की कुछ जरूरत नहीं. You are all Mahatmas, there is no need to tell anything. But you come for collect bhiksha, you go and urinate to that next to that kutir. Look at it. What is difference between human being and birds and animals? Birds and animals, they have no control. Whenever they want to urinate or excrete, they do it. But we human beings, we have got a control. That is the difference between human beings and subhuman beings. Human beings, we got an intellect. Using the intellect, we can do, what not to do, we can restrain. How Mahatmas, I don't want to tell you Mahatmas, you go and urinate next to that kutir. That Swami is complaining here, he is requesting me again and again to tell to other Mahatmas not to urinate there. Hence, everything that comes out of the body is not good. Yoga is that nothing should come out of the body. Even look at our own mouth. If they speak that which is good, then it gives happiness. The same tongue can be used positively and negatively. The speech is more powerful than the weapon also. You can hurt a person with one word than even the sword also. Hence, speaking is very, very important. That which comes out of the body, we must restrain using the intellection. Look at it. What is it that comes out of the body first? It's called breathing. That breathing should be restrained. We human beings called miserly beings. We breathe in and breathe out. We never breathe out completely due to greediness. Our lungs are not completely emptied. Hence, first thing in life is yoga means breathe out more than breathing in. If you breathe in for 2 seconds, breathe out for 4 seconds. It means you must empty the lungs. Entire Bible teaching is, empty thyself, I shall fill thee. Emptying oneself is very, very important. That starts with breathing. When breathing is regulated, yesterday I was telling, it is called a purification. That purification is very, very important. that purification will take place only through pranayamas. Hence, body is gross, mind is subtle. That which connects the gross body to subtle mind is called prana. And pranayama is very, very important. And pranayama is real faith. Prana is real faith. Look at it. We breathe in and breathe out. If there is a poisonous gas, somebody tells, what will happen to us? Breathing means we are breathing due to faith that air is pure. The moment you come to inside the ashram, we feel a sense of deep breath will take up. It is a completely sense of peaceful atmosphere. Pure air is there. Go to other marketplace and Tonga stand. So much pollution is there, you cannot breathe properly. Breathing is very, very important. Breathing is life. And breathing comes because of the faith. That faith comes, because of faith only peace will come. They are interrelated, interconnected. Hence, this theme is the trust that liberates. Look at it. If you breathe out more, empty the lung, how you feel it? It is called a deep sleep state. Are you aware of breathing? At that time we are happy or unhappy. Daily, everybody has got a spirit of renunciation, otherwise sleep won't come. Sleeping means, it is called Sushupti Avastha, Jagrata, Swapna and Sushupti. Waking, dream and deep sleep state. It is in deep sleep state, no limitation of the body, no limitation of the mind, but we see darkness. And it is called yoga or meditation. Bringing the mind to that state of deep sleep state. In Tamil they call it Thungamal Thungi Sugam Peruvudu Ennalo. One of the great saints, Nammalvar, he exclaims, how can that state of mind will come? It is called a sleepless sleep and supreme peace. In deep sleep, no limitation of the body, no limitation of the mind, but we see darkness. Hence it is called a meditation, transcending all the 5 elements. Our body is made up of 5 elements. The entire universe is made up of 5 elements. We conceive the ideas through our mind, which has got the conditioning of 3 states, waking and dream and deep sleep state. And to bring the mind to that state of deep sleep state in the waking state, it is called a meditation. For that, what you will have to do, sit in a comfortable posture. You will have to relax the body, and breathing should be regulated, and also spine should be straight, so that harmonious prana and blood circulation will take place. Our brain needs more oxygenated blood. For that, spine should be straight, no bending of this neck also. Look at it, very beautifully said. The 3 brothers, Ravana, Kumbhakarna and Vibhishana, they are not ordinary persons. They did rigorous penance. When Ravana began to meditate, his head went up. He was thinking about the future. His name is, he wanted to conquer everybody and everything, all the lokas. And he was thinking about the future. Hence his head went up. And another brother, Kumbhakarna, he was extreme in everything. Eating too much, sleeping too much, everything too much. Then it's called a tamasic. When he began to meditate, his head went down. Immediately went to sleep. That happens to us also many a time. But the 3rd brother, Kumbhakarna, the Vibhishana, his head was parallel to the roof. And he was great devoted to Lord Rama. What he was doing, even in his house outside, when Hanuman went to Lanka, he saw a beautiful name of Lord, big letters Ram was put in the Vibhishana's house. The moment he saw Hanuman, who was always repeating Ram, 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 he felt so much oneness and peace at the place of Vibhishana. He said, oh, he's such a great soul. And immediately Vibhishana tried his best to regulate, to change the way of thinking of Ravana as well as Kumbhakarna. When Ravana began to fight, first Ravana thought Rama was not an ordinary person. Then he made Kumbhakarna to wake up. To make Kumbhakarna to wake up is not an easy thing. He did so many things. He put so many beating of drums, all these things, it was not useful. Then finally, Ravana knows the weakness of Kumbhakarna. He made a delicious food. He brought it near the nose of Kumbhakarna. By smelling it, he woke up. That is another secret for us. Our mind also, the moment anything very good smell comes about delicious food, our mind becomes one-pointed. Hence, food is everything for us. Our body is called Annamaya Kosha. Hence, these koshas are very, very important. Even though body is Annamaya Kosha, look at the body. The body skeleton is there, muscles are there, fluids are there, pranas are there. We never feel all these things. We feel it is called one unit of consciousness. It's called Annamaya Kosha. Hence, this Annamaya Kosha should be harmonized. That is very, very important to have faith also. But food means faith comes. If it is a God's name means, if you meditation means, so many doubt comes. To practice yoga means so many doubt comes. Why? Why the doubt comes? Look at the food. The moment food means it's going inside the tongue. Taste. Immediately you wanted to, mind becomes one-pointed. When you eat food, it is said among all the charities, Annadana is superior. Annadana means when the person eats food, all the senses and mind become concentrated. Hence, they become happy. Hence, that moment of happiness comes only through food. Hence, charity, giving food to others is greatest of all charities. But look at it. By eating food, can you keep the mind completely always contented? Never. On the other hand, if you practice yoga, if you meditate, you can keep that peace for long duration of time. Hence, meditation or yoga is not one day affair. Hence, Patanjali also tells, Sat Dirghakala Nairantarya Satkara Sevito Dhrudabhumihi. One should practice yoga for a long protracted period of time without break. Most important thing our Krishna Swami emphasizes, with faith. Faith is important. Sat Dirghakala Nairantarya Satkara Sevito. Satkara means with faith. With faith one should do. What is that faith? If you want supreme peace of mind, that faith comes. Hence, Bhagavad Gita again says, that man who is full of faith, who is completely one with his practice. For that, what is that practice? Senses should be subdued. Senses. What makes the mind outward is called the senses. We got 10 senses. The 10 senses, when you eat food, it becomes concentrated. Otherwise, they are all distracted. What are the senses? Senses are working in prana, pranic level. It is a vital level. Hence, pranayama alone can help us to regulate the senses and completely transcend the limitation of the senses. Hence, pranayamas are very, very important. Yesterday, because of that, it is called a purification. All the 5 vital centers, it should be purified. Yesterday, what I did it is nothing but purification. Mooladhara chakra, Swadhisthana chakra, Manipura chakra, and Anahata chakra, and Vishuddhi chakra connected with 5 elements. These 5 vital centers should be purified. It means purification means, look at it. What is purification? What is not purification? Daily we are taking bath. By taking bath, how you feel? Freshness. But same skin continues. All the bones, everything continues. The moment you take bath, you feel a sense of freshness, it's called a purification. But look at it. When you go to deep sleep, what happens to the body? Without sleep, can anyone be happy? If when a person won't get for 10 days sleep, his life becomes miserable. Hence, sleep is a very good lesson for us to go beyond the body and beyond the mind. And it is impossible to sleep all the 24 hours like Kumbhakarna. Even for him, to get sleep, he will have to eat food. Hence, 6 months he will eat food and 6 months he used to sleep. But eating food and sleeping, they are interrelated, interconnected. But it's called yoga. Bhagavad Gita tells, yuktahara viharasya. Everything should be restrained and regulated. If you eat, our Gurudev created such an atmosphere, and the food is such, it is a regulated, restricted food. You should not eat too much. If you eat too much, you will sleep too much. Hence, if you do daily asanas and pranayamas, after some years of regular practice, the quantity of eating food also minimized. Hence, practice of asanas are very, very important. Then pranayamas, as I said yesterday, there are some pranayamas are there, you will have to practice it. By doing pranayamas, you regulate not only eating food and drinking water also. One of the pranayamas, Sitali and Sitkara pranayamas, there is no need to eat food or drink water. By doing these two pranayamas, your hunger and thirst can be minimized. Hence, through prana, you can regulate your body and mind also. Pranayama is very, very important. Hence, it is called Vaishvanara Vidya also, because prana only eats food. Generally, I used to ask who eats food? It's the prana only eats food. Look at it. Body is there. Dead body, there is no need of food. There is no prana in the body. So long prana is in the body, you will have to eat food. But if you do pranayamas, you can minimize the quantity of food. There should be a quality of food. If you take quality of food, there is no need so much quality of food. And pranayamas, doing pranayamas, your body will be healthy. You can also regulate your mind. For the regulating mind, Japa yoga is very, very important. By repeating God's name, it not only stops materialistic way of thinking, on the other hand, makes the mind unlimited and positive. Yesterday we did it, Om Namah Shivaya. Generally I used to sit in Samadhi Mandir. I repeat that 11 to 12, that Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. That mantra it is called in Yajurveda, center of that Yajurveda, the Om Namah Shivaya mantra is there. By repeating this mantra, by transcending the 5 elements and 3 states of the mind can feel in a conscious waking state make the mind unlimited and also universal. Hence, Japa Yoga is very, very important. First, health should be important, should be light food, and then do pranayamas and do meditation, Japa and meditation. It is called a meditation. Dhyanam nirvishayam manaha. Freeing the mind of objectivity or materialistic way of thinking is called meditation. Normally, when I sit and meditate, what the people sit and then sit and close the eyes. By closing the eyes, you see many things rather than opening the eyes. Closing the eyes is not meditation. By opening and closing the eyes, it becomes immaterial. What your mind thinks, what your mind says, what your mind sees, mind is the criterion in meditation. Hence, repetition of God's name, again, the japa should be 4 types, Vaikari, Upamsu, Manasik, or Pasyanti and Para. By doing these 4 types of japa, one can go beyond physical level, vital level, mental and intellectual levels. Then it is the trust or faith that gives peace. As per the Bhagavad Gita, Nahi jnanena sadrusham pavitram vidyate tatsvayam yoga samsiddhi kalenatmani vindati. Verily, there is no purifier in this world like knowledge. What is that knowledge? What is that knowledge? Means our essential nature is all-pervading. Hence, mind goes here and there. When you sit for meditation, mind goes here and there. It is inherent nature of the mind. Our Gurudev said, what is mind? Consciousness plus thoughts equal to mind. We have accumulated from our childhood so many thoughts. They are called memory. Hence our memory, look at our memory, it is like a dustbin. Hence it should be emptied. That can be emptied only by the positive thought. God's name or the mantra has got such a power like a matchstick. A small matchstick, if you scratch it, a spark of light comes, fire comes. A spark of fire can burn entire mountain of straw. Similarly, all the impurities, mental impressions, that which is accumulated in our citta can be burned to ashes by one God thought. Hence, by repeating, yesterday make it to do Om Namo Narayanaya, then Om Namah Shivaya. These 3 mantras are very, very important. For example, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya means all-pervading consciousness. In that, Ra is so much important. And if you remove that Ra from Om Namo Narayanaya, it gives opposite meaning. Om Namo Narayanaya, I salute to that all-pervading consciousness. If you remove Ra, Om Namo Nayanaya, not all-pervading. Hence that Ra has got so much important. Then second mantra we repeat Om Namah Shivaya. I salute to the absolute light of consciousness. Lord Shiva manifested on Sivaratri day, even to teach to Brahma, the creator, and Vishnu. He manifested unending light of consciousness. What is that unending light of consciousness? Whatever sound you hear, mind sees it because of that light of consciousness. If I tell elephant, elephant is not here, immediately mind sees the elephant. If I tell dog, there are so many colors of dog, so many forms of dog, so many varieties of dogs, immediately mind can take that shape. Sound has got so much important. Sound and form, they are inseparable. And also they are connected with knowledge. Every thought means sound, connected form and knowledge makes a thought. Our mind is nothing but bundle of thoughts. All these thoughts, we call it a memory. That memory can be mitigated only by repeating God's name, by doing Japa and meditation. Hence, meditation is most important thing that alone can convince our faith. That faith will bring peace. Hence, look at it. As I said, Om Namo Narayanaya, Ra is important. The next mantra, Om Namah Shivaya, in that Ma is important. If we remove Ma from Om Namah Shivaya, it becomes Na Shivaya, not absolute light of consciousness. Then join these two things, Om Namo Narayanaya Ra, Om Namah Shivaya Ma, these two words comes Ram. This Vasishtha, who is most foremost of all rishis, is called Brahma Rishi. He called eldest son of Dasharatha and Kausalya Ram. Normally we tell Ram means only Dasharatha's son only remember. It is not so. Ram means Rama iti Ramaha. He who dwells in all names and forms is called Ram. Another name is called Krishna. He is not son of Devaki and Vasudeva. Akarsha iti Krishna. Karsha iti Krishna means attraction of the mind. That attraction itself is called Krishna. And also transcending the name and form, Karsha iti, also Krishna. Hence, these two names combined called the Mahamantra, which our Gurudev implemented when he wanted to inaugurate the Vishwanath Mandir on 31st December. And people said, local Pandits said, it is inauspicious, you cannot do it. Gurudev got such a conviction about the name of Mahamantra, and he started the Mahamantra Kirtan on 3rd December, inaugurated Vishwanath Mandir on 31st December. Intention is, by repeating God's name, especially this is called Mahamantra, in Kali Yuga, in Kalisantran Upanishad, they said, whoever at any time can repeat this Mahamantra, no restriction. It means, why there is no restriction? Mind will go here and there. That Karshayati, going mind itself called Krishna. Seeing in a name and form is called Rama. Going and seeing is the nature of the mind. When you convince the mind, going the mind is called Krishna, seeing the form is called Rama. Wherever the mind goes, is there anything impurity? Everything becomes automatically purified. Hence it is said, Mahamantra is such, it purifies everything. Not only that, wherever the mantra is recited, that place also becomes purified. Hence Gurudev has got such a conviction, he knows that which is good for entire humanity. He began to start this Mahamantra on 3rd December, not only for inaugurating the Vishwanath Mandir. At the time, Second World War was going on. He wanted to have a peace of the entire world. For the peace of the entire world and also doing any action, if you repeat Mahamantra and also Mahamrutyunjaya mantra, these two mantras are very great thing. Our Gurudev, Swami Shivaji Maharaj, asked us to repeat. If you want to start anything, repeat Mrutyunjaya mantra. Or if you want to doing there, at the time repeat Mahamantra. These two these mantras, Mahamrutyunjaya mantra and Mahamantra, for us it is like a protection. It is called a weapon it is called an instrument. These two mantras, if you do it, it increases faith for us. Hence, this theme of the trust, the retreat is the trust that liberates. These two mantras we will have to repeat, then we got immense faith in Gurudev, and also it creates self-confidence. Hence, my humble request to all the participants, whenever you get a time, repeat. When you want to start anything, repeat Mahamrityunjaya mantra. When you sit freely, keep the mind occupied by repeating Mahamantra. Now, I want to ask you to repeat Mahamantra. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. No, only thing, with cute tune. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Again. Once again. Now, once I repeated Mahamrityunjaya mantra, Siddhanta Swamiji said 5 times. Why 5 times? Why 5 times? Lord Shiva has got 5 heads, Panchanana. When Ravana went to Kailasa, when he saw Shiva has got 5 heads, you got 5 heads, I want to be more than you, I want to 10 heads. Whatever anybody asks, Shiva has got such a nature, let it be it so. He said, okay. But 10 senses, for him it becomes 10 senses, not 10 heads. That is the difference. Let us have only 5 heads like Lord Shiva. Repeat Mahamrityunjaya mantra 5 times. Om Trayambakam Yajamahi Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhana Mrityormukshyamamrita. Om Trayambakam Yajamahi Sugandhim. Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhana Mrityormukshyamamrita. Om Trayambakam Yajamahi Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhana Mrityormukshyamamrita. Om Trayambakam Yajamahi Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Om Sarvesham Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Take these two mantras after gift for this retreat.
Thank you.
Thank you. So that whenever you take, it's a Gurudev gift for us, it is the gift of the retreat. Thank you very much. Hari Om.
Thank you so much, Swamiji,
Hello,
for this
hello.
beautiful talk.
Hello.
And I actually have a request for you, but we can do it in question and answer, because I think it gives so much faith to everyone, and Gurudev, is to tell the story when you lost the key as a young, because that's such a wonderful story. So that will keep you suspense. Everybody will be in suspense to hear that story in the question and answer period. Thank you so much, Swamiji.
Because of that faith only I live. Ganges and Gurudev, they
Yeah.
protected us.
Yeah.
Krishna asked me to go away from the ashram. It is Ganges, Gurudev, give the key to me and say, today I'm talking to you.
But he has to tell the whole story.